is the bomb. Just
Yeah.
the bomb.
Greetings, everybody. Happy Sunday, and thanks for being here. A lot of you already here. I'm happy to see you all. Vivian, Laura Hawk, Johanna, Patricia, Sharon, Kevin, Angel Star, Nancy, Lynn. Oh my goodness, Cart Thomasy, Sherry. Anyway, all of you, I love you. Hi, Renee. Welcome, and welcome, Susan.
Thank you, Ali, for having me on your channel. Hello, everybody. Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you are.
There you are. Yeah. A couple of things I wanted to shout out and let you know. Last night I came in and out of Ron Unconditional Love's show, which lasted 3 hours, I think it was. I said, that's a marathon. And anyway, he was discussing, and some of the people in the chat were discussing that they have been unsubscribed to my channel and his and others more than once. I want you to know it's not me, and it's not Ron, it's not Susan, or whoever it is. There's something in the algorithms, I believe. So if you wouldn't mind to just go back and keep trying to get on, we would dearly appreciate it, because we love you and we want you to be informed. Then I also want to tell you about a shout out that Susan got from Cash Peters. Oh my God. What a surprise. I'm watching it right in the beginning. He's like, hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hi, my darlings, waving. And then he says, and hello, Susan Lynn. And he plasters her name.
I love him. I love him. What a surprise. What an amazing surprise. He's really amazing.
He's wonderful. And I hear he won't really ever work with anybody because he's got such an unusual way of doing things. But I think he does watch us. He must watch us sometimes. And so we love you, Cash. You're just original. You really are.
There's some soul on this channel that has never tuned into Cash Peters. My gosh, please do so immediately after this show.
Absolutely.
He's amazing.
He's amazing. Yep. Okay, so
we got a first timer here. Hi, first timer. Good to see you.
Okay. I saw somebody had already asked a question, so I'm trying to get back to it. I think it was, do my dogs forgive me?
Yeah, Angel Star Karma's saying, hi, Cash Peters. Okay, we should get all of us on YouTube to start our channel, start our videos with hi, Cash Peters. That would be the bomb.
It really would be. Yeah.
Pass it along.
So, hi, Cash. Hi, Cash. We all watch you. We think you're great. And you can draw crabs and any other thing. You draw much better than I do. And you can do anything you want because it's great. So
that's right.
It really is.
My crab would be unrecognizable. Literally unrecognizable.
I know.
Yeah, Lynn is waving. Yeah. All you guys that have channels out there, just start your channel out with hi, Cash. Let's do it back to him. I just think that would be phenomenal.
It would be.
Put the word out.
JLo says she was told to do the unsubscribe and subscribe every 2 months. I had no idea. Wow. Okay. Well, thanks for the heads up. I appreciate it. And thanks to all the moderators here. All right. Where did I see someone that wanted to know if their dogs forgave them? Because I did see that. I'm sorry. Hi, Kevin. I see you too. Kevin was on last night. The weirdest thing, I'm sitting waiting for Ron's Unconditional Love to start. And, you get a blank screen and eventually he comes on and starts talking. So he didn't come on. And I'm seeing people in the chat talking and having a great time. But I'm thinking they're all waiting as patiently as I was. But not for 52 minutes. I'm still waiting. And so I refreshed it. There he was. He'd been on for 52 minutes.
Oh, so no. Boy, did I feel like it just didn't.
Now that is dedication, though, isn't it? I mean, I did not go away. I stayed there and waited. So somebody said
that is dedication. You're right.
Dedication. Yeah. All right. Who is the one? Laura Hawks. I think it's Laura Hawks. You wanted to know if your dogs forgive you. Do you have names for those dogs? Could you tell us? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Susan.
She wants to know if the dogs what?
Forgive her. I can't.
That's what I thought.
I can't seem to.
Of course, dogs and animals are higher frequency, higher level beings. I really believe this, guys. Animals are like angels. They don't have jealousy, right? They don't. Well, I mean, we think they do. We sometimes prescribe our own emotions, but I feel like animals are put here for us to learn a bigger lesson.
Definitely.
Unconditional love, and many times, right? I mean, how many animals do you see that are mistreated and they still love that person, right? So anyway, I think your dogs love you. I think your dogs love you, Laura. I don't.
They're
Enlightenment,
enlightened.
perfect
Yes.
card.
Yeah, they're enlightened. Yeah.
Yeah, dear. I don't, honey. I don't think your dogs are upset with you. I think they love you. I feel love. I feel unconditional love. And you know what? I feel understanding. I feel love and understanding from your animals.
Yep. I agree. I've had to put to sleep, several of my very ill animals. Each time I sit and hold them, I will never let them go alone, and they die in my arms. And that's very painful, especially since I have to make a human decision about somebody who can't talk to me, really, although they talk in the mind. And I know they forgive me. I know they do, because they truly love me, and they know I thought I was doing it for the right reasons. But it is hard. It is hard. We don't want them to go, number one, and they die so young. They're really, considering we live so much longer. But yeah, I agree with Susan. They dearly love you. All right, let's see. I'm not seeing any questions here. Okay, go ahead and start posting them if you would.
There's a few. There was.
Okay.
But they may be further down, dear.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go further down then. Oh,
Laura, I think you need to forgive yourself, dear. I think that's where the forgiveness needs to go. No, they love you, and forgive yourself.
All right.
All right. Watcher 9997.
Oh, I see there's others before this, so I'm going to go back, but we'll take watchers first, because that's the one I found first.
Watcher and everybody watching, let me give you guys a tip. When you're asking the universe for a question, make sure that you give them a good time frame, because if I ask the universe, will you be successful in your financial goal? They're going to say yes, but maybe that's 20 years from now, right? I mean, we don't want to leave it open-ended. We want to have very specific endpoints.
Absolutely.
And if you don't get an answer, so let's say it's a yes, no, which is great, and you say, will I be successful in attaining my financial goal by the end of 2021?
Right.
And if they say nothing, then you need to kind of narrow down your question more. You narrow your question down till you get an answer. But so, I mean, yes, you're going to be successful in attaining your financial goal.
Don't get to the point where you go, oh, I'll never get this goal attained. Don't put anything like that into it. Always say as if it's already happened. I am achieving my financial goal of buying a new car by December 2021 and having enough money to put a hefty down payment on it, or something like that. I would also write it down and put it to tuck it away in an envelope and say reopen on this date. I believe that who did that? Was it John Travolta? No, it wasn't John Travolta.
One of the actors
wrote a check for $1 million.
Yeah, he put it in his wallet. Yeah,
right. And then when he checked on it, he had that. Yeah, so he already knew he was going to do it. Yep.
So you're going to be successful. I'm not a time frame. I'm not sure about, but if I had a little bit more details, I would say sooner than you think. How about that?
Right.
And I have a little ditty that I want to read you guys from Louise Hay, which we all know we love Louise Hay. So you guys just write this down and say it every day and let it be like a little rhyme or a ditty or something. My income is always increasing. I prosper wherever I turn. While you're brushing your teeth, while you're eating your lunch, while you're walking to work, whatever. What are you saying? My income is always increasing. I prosper wherever I turn. You're making that vibration
absolutely
internalized. And then once it internalized, it becomes your vibration. And then the money just flows to you.
The other thing you could say is, I have everything I need to do the things I want, and everything I want to do the things I need.
Yes, there you go.
Very positive. Very
Yes.
good. I'm pulling this up because I want to make mention of the fact that there have been some of our community members who have had their videos pulled for different reasons. And it appears that it's starting and it's escalating a bit. So there are going to be questions that will have to be couched in curious terms, I guess. And also remember, as Susan said, we were talking this morning, and she's right. They can't go after one side and not go after the other. In other words, if you have people shut down for what they did on Twitter while they were in high office, then we also have to remember that people on the other side of the fence will have the same thing happen to them. Yeah. So I don't know what to say, but I do know the GOP is working hard to get more seats in California. I don't know how successful they will be, because isn't California more Democrat? I know there's pockets of Republicans.
Pockets.
Yeah.
Well, and remember, they don't get this stuff with real votes anyway.
True. This
is all manipulated, right? I mean, in Texas, I could change counties, and my voting registration would just follow with me when I went to get a new driver's license. It was automatic. I just clicked a box. They changed that. So I recently moved. Now my voting registration is not registered anymore, and I have to go out of my way to find a registrar or find the form and send it in. Now, how many people are going to go out of their way? When it follows you around, you just remember it, and then you can go vote. This is how they suppress and repress that. So, So anyway,
you only do so much, and the rest of it, if you don't even know that that's happening, and a lot of people aren't aware of it, and they gets closer to the day they go and do their thing, then
that's right. That's right.
That's why we lose out. Yeah,
that's right. Because I'm used to getting that card. Ours is orange, and I look for it in the mail, and I didn't get it, so I looked it up. And Marie and everybody in the chat, please, we have to work really hard for these people that are standing up for us, right? Like Sheldon Whitehouse or different people.
Oh yeah,
we have to work hard. Send them $5. If you got $5, send them $5. Call, promote, do whatever you can do to help them. It's up to us. We're like somebody said to me, we had an extra huge amount of people that voted last time. Well, this time we have to have 2 extra huge amounts.
We do.
So,
and we have to, as Susan said, it may not be the representative from the state in which you live, but it's somebody that you need to support so that things can go correctly, I guess.
Like Katie Porter. Katie Porter's accepting donations right now for her, and they want her out. Her out. So everybody needs to do what you can. If you're a person that has an extra 5 or 20, but I think every month I just send $10 to the DNC, and I have not been a fan of the DNC. I've never done that. I have never done this, but I'm desperate. Like, just take my money, please God, let it go to the right place. That's kind of where I'm at. It's just on automatic. It's just $10 a month.
Not bad. Julie P, yes, I might ask Cash. You got a great idea there. Maybe I'll ask him if he'll be interviewed. I could try.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? Oh my God.
You can't go wrong. You got to at least ask, right?
At least ask. That's right. Yep.
He might have changed his mind and be waiting for someone.
He might be. So Anne Marie wants to know, will her granddaughter be safely delivered today? Delivered.
Congratulations
is she being
on your
born?
new granddaughter. Yeah, I think that's unless she's talking about the stork.
That's true. Either that or if she went on a plane to visit somebody, and so that was my thought.
Right.
But I'm guessing, we right, Anne Marie, that she's being born today?
Well, she said LOL, so I don't know. That must have been about the stork part.
Okay.
Susan, Kelly, I don't know if you can send a donation if you don't live in the USA. I don't know.
Oh.
You might need to Google that, but thank you for even thinking of it, because God knows we need all the help we can get here.
Very definitely.
And we'll send to you too. We'll make a pact. We'll support each other.
We will.
I don't know. Let's see. Angel Star, Carmi. Yes, daughter is due to deliver any day. Oh, you're asking.
Oh, right.
The day versus
today's the day. All right. Let's see. I'm going to pull a card.
Look, and you know what? Let's use this technique that Kim taught us in our class, our psychic class. You can imagine a calendar, and you can imagine today is Sunday. So you can imagine Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so you basically imagine it. Put your hand over it. What day feels like it has like zing, like Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But you have to think about the baby, because if you don't think about the baby, you're going to get information about all kinds of things in your life. So Angel Star Karma's baby, Angel Star Karma's grandbaby.
I don't know. I get Thursday.
Yeah, I'm getting Wednesday. So I think it's a few more days. Melinda got Tuesday. Somebody got Monday. Nobody's getting today. So I think this little baby is snuggled in and happy to not.
They don't want it. Yeah, they're like, oh no, I got to go down through that canal. No way.
And you know, Angel, yeah, right. And you know, Angel Star Karma does astrology. So you know, this kid is like, oh no, I got to get this all lined up. I mean, this is.
I have to be the right astrological positioning.
Right.
Absolutely. By the way, the other day, Sheila, Inquisitive Tarot, Jen was not feeling well, and she asked if somebody wanted to read with her that day. And in pops Angel Star Karma doing card readings, and she was fabulous. And everybody,
go girl,
yeah,
go!
I was thrilled.
Go!
So I get Grace here.
What a beautiful! Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Love it. So yes, she will come in with Grace.
A Leo baby, yeah. This baby wants to be a Leo. So Angel Star Karma, let us know. Please know. We've got like one of those, what do you call those? Those football cards where they do the card and everybody takes a game or a day or something. Anyway.
Oh yes, it's a lottery. Yeah. Is that what you mean?
We've all got a square. You know, you buy squares. I never understood that.
What a beautiful name and picture you have here, Wildflower Wind. I don't think you've been to this channel at least before, and I welcome you. Thank you for asking a question.
Yes. What am I supposed to learn from my mother? I swear the first thing I get is patience. To be patient.
It will all come in time. Ooh, her mother is a dancing spirit. Look at that butterfly.
Yes.
Wow. Is your mother passed, or is your mother here, Wildflower?
I think she's here. I feel like she's here. By the way, if you guys want mediumship readings, let us know the name, please. It just helps us call them up a little better. Alive. Okay, she's here. Patience. Could it be flexibility? I mean, is she causing you? Is she kind of? Her name is Jerry. Okay. Is she causing you to? I just feel like you want her to do something, maybe for her own good, right? You want her to do something for her own good, and she's kind of not doing it, and she's kind of being, maybe even being. Let me know if I'm way off on this, but I feel like she's being. Like the card that Allie pulled, dancing, like she's not really paying attention to things or not doing what she's supposed to be doing to take care of herself or something like that. Like she's, I just feel like
flitting about.
Yeah. Like
a butterfly. Yeah. Yep.
Right. Yeah, Valerie got unconditional love, and I think that's so true as well. That's the unconditional, right? That's the thing I was getting about flexibility, and which is, Yes. Okay. Yes. So, dear, I feel like you're trying to take care of her. She's not really taking care of herself, or she's not taking something as seriously as she should. And that's making you worry about her. And I guess you have to realize that she has to make her own choices,
Free
right?
will.
It's so
Yep.
hard with our parents. My dad did the same thing.
Yes, it is.
It's like we become the parent.
Mm-hmm.
And they
We
become
do.
the child because they
We
don't
do.
want to go to the doctor, or they don't want to do the diet or whatever, or they don't want to take something seriously.
Mhm.
It's really a role reversal. So
But I
I
have
think
to tell you that they don't like to be told what to do if they can make their own decisions. They don't,
I
because
know.
it makes them feel like you think they're stupid or they're not able to do it, and that's not what you're doing, actually. Yeah. My father
I
said that. Yeah. He said, I'll make my own damn decisions, and one time I had to make a decision for him to go to the hospital because he wasn't breathing right. And he thanked me. He said, yeah, I know. You did the right thing. Thank you. Because I was worried. I thought he was going to be mad at me. But yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's very
Parents are
hard.
hard. Yeah,
It's just really hard.
it is.
But I think for her, you're going to. I feel like you try to convince her to do something, and she just flits away, like she just like the butterfly, just
Mhm.
oh, it'll be fine or whatever. So
Yeah.
you're just going to have to be gentle, and be gentle with her. Be gentle with yourself.
Right.
I know it's hard. I've done it. Allie's done it. We've been there. It's hard.
Yep. It is hard.
Um,
And if you could just write it, if this even resonates with you, somewhere in the chat, and let Susan and I know, that would be awesome. Thank you. This is something that I relate to, Sin. Your mother, Ruthie, gone 24 years now, can send me a clue as to whether she knew if she had psychic ability before she was forced to undergo electronic shock for psychosis. My own mother went through electronic shock as well when I was 8 years old. And my mother was very intuitive. It didn't take it away, but it wasn't a good, and they're doing it again now. They stopped it for all these years, and now selectively
are
they've
you
decided,
serious?
yeah, that some people are getting it again. I wouldn't recommend it. My mother was not, didn't have psychosis, but she was deeply, deeply depressed and had other issues. So it's like I could have written this myself, honestly.
So yes, I think I think she did have psychic abilities, but it wasn't just psychic. I do think she had some psychosis, and um,
Mm.
you guys, this psychic stuff really makes you question your sanity. It
It
really
does.
does.
Oh, yeah.
Truly, it did make me question my sanity.
Yep. And other people question your sanity, which doesn't help.
Especially then, 24 years ago, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
and women were
Absolutely.
so controlled, more
Yeah.
controlled by men.
Yeah.
So,
There's another thing that people have said. You cannot be a prophet in your own hometown. And that means if people know you before you started doing this kind of thing, they're going to be more skeptical of you than anybody else. So, and I'm not saying I'm a prophet or Susan is, but it was just a statement that was made. Oh, you can't really be a psychic in your own hometown because people went, yeah, right. So
that's really true too. But your mom is doing shadow work for psychic or not so LOL. Yes. But your mom is okay. She has a greater understanding of all of that. She has a greater understanding of all of that. And she's saying that everybody did the best they could at that time. That was the understanding that they knew. She has a gentle soul.
She has
psychic integration. Oh my God, that's the card you pulled. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she integrated her psychic abilities in the life that she had.
You cannot make this stuff up.
I know. And if she married that in with any psychosis, then she would have to be questioning whether or not what was real and what wasn't real.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your mom.
I know.
I'm so sorry. I feel like she was a gentle soul.
Absolutely.
I really do. And I'm sorry, but she loves you. She sends her love to you. She says you've gone so much further than she did. You know, you've gone so much further than she's saying other family members. You've achieved a lot, or you've gone a different direction, a more, you know, a better direction, or something about that. So she sends her love to you, dear.
God bless you, Ruthie. And God bless you, Sin. Mom's always
Yes.
with you, honey.
Yes.
She is. Yeah. Hello, Philip. I'm going to say an immediate yes. I think we all have gifts. We just don't, we have to work on them.
Yeah, I agree. But Philip, you do have them. I can see it in your picture. I can see it in your eyes. You do, dear. Be gentle with yourself. It's a process. It's a process, and you have to love yourself through it, because it's not an easy process. Try to find a class, or I don't know what. Let me see real quickly. I feel like you're drawn to tarot, or you're drawn to something. You're drawn to something. You use runes. You're drawn to those kinds of divination: runes, tarot, oracle cards.
And they're just a tool, is all, because you have it. But use the tool.
Yes, right. Right.
Yeah.
They're just a tool, but sometimes it's a good tool to start with.
It is.
These tarot cards are from Etsy, and they're called tarot with keywords, and you can see maybe King of Wands, and then it has the words of what the King of Wands means, and you can get these on Etsy. They're called tarot with keywords. So that's a nice thing to kind of start off with. But absolutely, Philip, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah. Philip, you are part of our tribe.
I love it.
Honestly, we have a whole group of people here that are on all these different channels in the chat, and everybody's learning and growing, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. And so please know that you are
hang out with us. Yeah, hang out with us. There's a ton. When you start visiting our channels, other channels will be recommended to you. There's a lot of us channels out there. There's several in the chat. Kevin's Loving Vibrations, Ron's Unconditional Tarot, Angel Star Karmas, all have channels. I saw an interesting channel, I think, that I haven't. Tarot Love Community has a list of all the channels. That's a good place to go.
And it's for everybody to join, not just readers. So, yeah, you can join.
Oh, yeah, that's for everybody. Creating Your Life Consciously. I don't know if you have a channel, but that's a really...
She does. She just,
okay, great.
I'm going to be interviewing her very soon. She's a fabulous woman named Johanna, and she lives in Pennsylvania. And yes, she's going to be a teacher. You know, teach about manifesting, teach about other things. And she's already got 2 or 3 things up there. So go there and help her out. Get her some.
Oh yeah, I will.
Yeah. No, everybody go see her. Creating Your Life
Consciously. Okay.
Right. Yeah. She's going to be a guide, a teacher. So, you know, she might be able to work with you as well.
Shoot, yeah, man. I need all the help I can get.
Oh, no. But actually, we all are teachers for each other, and we all are students of each other. And we're no better, no worse than each other. And, you know, my favorite saying of all time is from Socrates. All I know is that I don't know anything. Yes. Because we have so much to learn, you know?
Yes. So, yes. Yeah. And doing this work, if I think that I got anything figured out, let me tell you, they let me know I don't.
They do.
They're quick to let me know I don't.
Take care of Susan's, what she eats and what she thinks about, and donuts. Yeah. Melinda.
Hey, Melinda. Does Rick the kid's dad have anything he wants to share?
Is somebody playing a sport, Melinda? Is somebody, like a child is playing in a sports like baseball or something like that? And And I think Rick thinks it's good, but I'm not sure if that's true. But also to be careful because, there's a lot of kids that aren't taught the same way to be nice to each other
Sportsmanship.
Yeah, sportsmanship.
Sportsmanship.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know.
And be patient. I feel like he's telling you now, he can see a lot further out than you can, right? I mean, our loved ones on the other side don't have the view that our spirit guides do, but they can still see pretty far out. And he's asking you to be patient. Okay, the boys used to play sports, but they don't play now. Our kids did. But don't you have smaller kids? Aren't there some grandkids or something? But that sportsmanship can apply to adult life. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, what does that mean? Being courteous. I'm getting the word courteous. In other words, not only help each other, but don't assume or push your things on somebody else. I feel like maybe there's something going on among the siblings right now where one person thinks they're right and everybody else is like, I don't really know. But that one person is pretty strident about it. Mm-hmm. They're with their mom for the last 2 months. Right. Exactly. Okay. Right. Patience, Melinda. It's just, you're not in control.
Nope.
He says you're not in control. You have to let things play out.
Yep.
Hard lesson. But
it's hard to be a grandparent because we know so much more than parents do. We think we do anyway. And, our grandchildren are really, they said that people would be a lot happier if they could have them first.
Melinda, you're saying that we're not connecting with your person? How old are these kids? I mean, here's the thing. All I'm getting is, okay, she's going to let it go. All right.
Melinda,
I'm telling you patience. I'm telling you, girlfriend, it's patience. I know that you know.
Yep. And Melinda, you have gifts. You know.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Don't forget your gifts are the most important to listen to. All right. Judy Buck with a little kitty cat. Does anyone on the other side want to talk to me? Well, it's helpful to have a name, Judy. We may end up pulling in one of your guides or something, but if you have a name of somebody that you'd like to hear from, let us know. I'm getting an older woman.
Me too. Yeah, me too. An older lady.
Would she have somebody younger there that she takes care of?
And she's now saying she doesn't know who keeps talking to her. So you're hearing somebody talk to you. Is this lady talking to you? I feel like this older lady, I just keep getting the word fussy. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, but that's what I'm getting. And I think the person talking to you is your guide, is a guide. It feels like a female voice. Let me know if that's a female voice, but it feels like Kevin's loving vibrations is getting a grandfather, maybe.
Any names? Do you have any names of anybody over there?
She says yes, but I don't know what the yes is in relation to. But Nasty Woman Tro's in the house. Hey y'all, good to see you. Psychic Dummies in the house. Oh my God, now we're gonna have a party.
Okay.
Judy, dear, here's what I'm gonna say really quickly. I feel like there's spirit guides talking to you. They're trying to get your attention. They're trying to get your attention. That's what they keep saying. We're trying to get our attention. I feel like they're just far enough away that you can hear them, but it's almost like you think it's your subconscious or something, right? You're not sure. Am I really hearing that? Yes, that is them. They're trying to get in touch with you. They're trying to tell you to believe in yourself. That's the message I'm getting.
Mm-hmm. And just because you hear it in your own head, in your own voice, doesn't mean that it's you. You know,
right?
Yeah, that's a hard thing to reconcile, because we think, oh, we're just making all that up.
Yeah. See, when you ask, that's what Kevin is saying. It could be a couple of people. This is why we ask you guys to give us a name, because when we open the door, swear to God, you guys, your boyfriend from middle school who crossed over 3 years ago that you haven't seen in 35 years is going to try to come through to say hi to you. And you're not ever going to recognize him. You're never going to know who that is. So I just prefer to not spend a lot of time describing all these energies that I'm seeing. You know, sometimes
limited time.
The mom comes through, the dad comes through. But if your mom is quiet, or your dad is quiet, they're not going to be the first person to come through. The loudest, most happy or gregarious person is going to be the first person to that microphone. So, but I think what they're saying, Judy, you've got some things going on. I feel like you've got a little bit of a spiritual awakening happening, and you're not understanding what's going on. I mean, if you can hear somebody, that's clairaudience. So you've got a spiritual awakening going on. You've got questions. You're not sure. None of this makes any sense. And she saw an older woman. So she's also clairvoyant. Mm-hmm. So you clearly have a spiritual awakening going on. Judy, you could have been seeing, honestly, a ghost. You saw an older woman, but that could be someone who's not crossed over. It could be a family member that you don't know, like a great-grandmother or a grandmother that crossed over before you knew her. So you've got a lot going on, girlfriend. I can't tell exactly. Thank you, Trisha. That's so sweet. I can't really tell you exactly what all's going on. There's a lot going on. So your guides are saying, believe in yourself, trust what's going on, be gentle with it.
Mm-hmm.
You've been clairsentient for years. These are new, right? That's in our class. Medium Kim, who teaches classes with me. She's always saying your clairsentient, your clairvoyance, your clairaudience. Those things will actually be very powerful 1 month or 1 year, and then recede and let another clair come in. So this is normal. It's normal for the new things to come in. It's like as you're ready, the teacher appears, right?
That's right. Absolutely.
Thank you, creating your life consciously. You're so sweet. Yes. Okay. Suzanne Fortier, thank you so much. Thank you for that. Oh, my
goodness. Yes, thank you, Trish and Suzanne.
Abundance. May it flow back to you as well.
Absolutely.
I hope that helped, Judy. Sorry if that was too complicated. Yeah, Patricia. Oh, my gosh. That's what we were talking about earlier. I have had to put dogs down. And my last dog, I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. She ended up dying in my arms. And was that really the right thing to do? Right? I mean, maybe she was
very stoic as well.
You know, I don't. Stoic. It's so hard.
I know.
It's so hard. It's heartbreaking. I've had dogs my whole life, and I'm not a spring chicken, so I've had to put dogs down, and it's just heartbreaking. But you know, I have a good friend who's an animal communicator. I have a lot of friends who are animal psychics. I can talk to my dog. My dogs, they come through and they're all happy. They're all happy. They're not in pain anymore. They can run. They're not hurting, right? They're back to their normal selves. They create up there. One dog, my friend's dog, created this space because this dog hated grass. This dog, it was a small dog, like a Chihuahua-like dog. He hated grass. He created a room, like his home was AstroTurf, and he had all these bones, and he had a special bed, and he didn't have any other dogs because he didn't like other dogs. This was all his. He had
Okay.
created his heaven up there, right? So that's
Right.
what they do. Sometimes they go up and they hang out with crossed over loved ones. Many times they're giving readings, and I'm like, "Oh, your grandfather has 3 dogs," you know what I mean, or whatever. They're perfectly fine. They understand. They understand. They're grateful. They're grateful to you
They
to end
are.
their suffering. But I know
I,
how
re-
hard it is.
I remember walking into a psychic's office to get a reading a number of years ago, and this woman saying, "What an adorable corgi there that's with you." And I said, "Where is she?" And it was my corgi, but she was so specific. I mean, she really
Yes.
nailed my dog.
Yes.
And so I think
Yes.
they're all around all the time. But the most curious thing that I can tell you is that I had a friend who was very Catholic, didn't believe in anything. He always used to say, "How's the Buddha?" and all this to me. But when he crossed over, he actually came into my friend's dog. And I used to call him Buddy, my friend. "How you doing, Buddy?" And her dog's name was Buddy. And he
Oh
said,
my.
this is wild. This is just wild. I can come in through this dog and I can tell you that you were right about everything and I wasn't. So,
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
it was an
I love
amazing reading.
that.
It was. And, so dogs and animals are just, they're conduits, and they're just so loving. There's never feel and hold the guilt. They wouldn't want you to. They want you to live.
They love you
Because
so
they
much. Oh
love
my God,
you.
they
And
love you.
they do. Absolutely. Yeah.
So much love.
All right. I'm going to, Trisha, does my mom have a message for me? Trisha Gallagher. Do we have a name, Trisha? Name for mom? All right.
Also, you guys, when we're doing this, even with a name, it helps with a name. But even with a name, I can sometimes be pulling in people from the chat. Like there was one person in chat last Sunday that every third thing I said was for her.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah.
validated it. She's like, "That's mine, that's mine, that's mine." But that message was interwoven with another message that was also validated by the person I was talking to. So the first thing I get when I talk about Trisha Gallagher, Patricia, her name is Patricia. The mom's name is Patricia. Why? I don't know why, but I'm seeing white flowers, but they look like daisies. Or they're not really daisies, but it's as close as I can get to tell you what they are. They're small. They're not like Gerber daisies or big, right? These are like this big, like golf ball size, and they're white petals. And they look like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't need to describe it that much. I don't know. White flowers is what it reminds me of. Gardening. It reminds me of somebody saying those are weeds, and somebody else saying no, they're not weeds. They're wildflowers, or they only come up at this time of year every year, whatever. So I feel like your mom, Patricia. I feel like your mom's name is Patricia and your name is Trisha. I feel like your mom is such an interesting person. She marches to the beat of her own drummer. Let me know if this makes any sense. And I'm not reading somebody else's mom. She kind of marches, she's not she just is happy, super happy, does her own thing.
Ooh, I get lucid dreaming.
Lucid dreaming.
It could be that she comes to you in your dreams, Trisha, and do you know you can change them when they say lucid dreaming? Some people have the ability to go in and make a change to what is being dreamt. It takes time to develop that skill, but it seems to me that she's asking for you to look at the dreams that you're having and to work with them.
Wow, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
She's quite happy. She's busy. She's doing something on the other side. I feel like she's tending to something. Again, it sort of looks like a garden, or it looks like she's growing things in containers or something. I don't know if this makes any sense to you, dear, but if this is your mom that I have on the other end of the phone here, she's just very, she sends her love. I mean, Patricia Ray, yep. I don't know if Trisha is still in the chat or if I'm way off, but that's the person I'm picking up for you, dear.
Okay.
She sends her love.
I want to say that sometimes I miss your post, and it's not intentional, because after about 200 comments, YouTube drops those posts behind. Okay, so if I miss you and you had written something earlier, please just rewrite it. We'll try to get to it. I promise. I don't selectively pass you over just because I don't want to answer your question. You know, I at least would tell you. And this is really nice. We read for Naberto a couple of weeks ago, and he said he passed the message to his parents, and I'm so happy, and I'm glad.
Thank you, dear. You're such a beautiful soul, Naberto.
Definitely.
You are such a beautiful soul, sir. I'm just sending you so much blessings. Thank you for letting us know.
Absolutely. We like to hear that.
The feedback, right? Yes. Yep. And Trisha said thank you. So something we said must have made sense. Thank you so much, Trisha.
That's good. Let's see. Oh, Ron, good. Everybody creating your life consciously. Joanne is writing a lot of great comments in here. And yes, Ron just subscribed, and go on over and
I did too. I managed to
get over there.
I opened up a new tab, copied it. You know,
I was your first subscriber. I just have to say.
Okay, girlfriend. I might have been the second or third. I don't know, but we're gonna make it happen. All right.
We'll get her out there.
Make it happen.
That's good. Yep.
I love the community we have.
We're all about community. We're all about. We're not against each other here. We are very much for each other here. We all have a place, and we all have a message, and we love each other. So. Thank you. And thank you for the donations. I saw 2 more donations. Laura, thank you. And let's see, who else? Well, I said Suzanne. Chris Zook, thank you. And Buffy, 222. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So Anne is asking, do you have any messages for my brother and sister-in-law from their son, Jimmy? Oh, my God. I'm so sorry about Jimmy.
So sorry for your loss.
Oh. I'm getting water. Was there some kind of an accident around?
Or maybe he liked water.
He liked water. Or
sometimes they talk about, to be honest, in my world, they talk about what they happy. They don't always talk about how they went, because
maybe boating or skiing, water skiing.
Yeah. And I why am I seeing, I literally want to stand up and kind of bounce. Like I feel like I just want to, on my tippy toes, kind of bounce like I've got energy.
Ooh. They do that before a football game. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, Or, you know, just like he's excited to say, I'm here. I'm okay. I'm okay. Hi, everybody. I'm okay. It's like he's been wanting to get this message out. Like, this is his chance. He's been wanting, he's been ready. He's been waiting. He's like, this is my chance. I love you. I love you. I love you. He just can't stop saying how much he loves you guys. He misses you guys. He's with you all the time. I do get the water now. I do feel like water might be part of something that they do. Maybe there's a boat, or a lake, or I don't know. Maybe that's something they do in the summer. I'm not sure. But
they might live by the water.
But he misses his family. He particularly does miss summer. He's like, to miss summer with you guys is really hard for him. Oh my gosh, he just wants to hug you guys. He wants to hug everybody. His emotion is so strong that I'm fighting, crying, to be honest with you guys. It's overtaking me.
So happy to be reconnected.
He's such a sweet kid. Just such a good, I just love I love this guy. If this was a longer session, true love, oh my God, you can't make it up. You can't make these things up.
That's nice. He really loves everyone.
If this was a longer session, I think he would want to talk about some things, but I don't really have time. But it's as if he's saying, he wants to explain like what happened. He wants to explain it, like, and And you know how you talk really fast when you're like trying to explain something?
Get everything in? Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like he wants to talk really fast. I'm feeling a lot of energy in my chest. Like I need to get this message out. There's just a lot of energy coming out of him. It's a lot. Really and truly, like my chest wants to just,
Wow.
but he loves you guys. Oh my God. He's with you guys all the time. He's also talking about a dog. Is there a dog? He's talking about a dog. It's not a small dog. It feels like a lab or a collie size.
Yeah.
Medium to large in that way. And you're in the chat. I see you say hello, but I don't know if you're realizing we're reading you right now. Okay. Granddaughter's having a baby in February. Okay. Anne's asking a couple of other questions. I'm not sure if you're aware that we're reading for Jemmy right now, because there is some lag time between when you ask and when we can read it. But Jemmy sends us love. Hopefully you get this message, because he really wants this message to get to his parents in the worst possible way. Because he's not really ready to go away. He's very insistent. So anyway, I guess we'll move on.
If you go back, if you've missed what we've said, you can always go back and watch the replay of it. But we usually only take one question per person in the chat, just because we want to read as many people as we can. And it is quick. I realize it's quick. I think this is wonderful. You went through a 4-day of spiritual connection. We're all going through this, and it is excellent. It's raising the vibration. So thanks for sharing. I'm sorry that
excellent adventure. Like that show, whatever. Yeah, Kevin, are you? Yeah. Everybody, depending on where you are, some people buffer. Sorry about that.
Psychic Dummy, thank you so much. You go way back with Susie Lynn, huh? I'm going to have to check out your channel. I'd never heard of it, and I want to hear all about it.
Oh my God, you haven't heard of the Psychic Dummy?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, she's a ventriloquist.
I can't wait.
Oh my God, it's hilarious. You guys check out the Psychic Dummy.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I don't know how she does that. I don't know how she does that, but she does.
I know. I also want to tell you all that I have connected with a reader from a woman from last week who is willing to share her near-death experience with us, named Valerie. We had a wonderful conversation, and Susan and I have decided that we're going to tape it and put it up after we tape it. It's just going to be easier, I think, and we'll be able to do that with her hopefully really soon. And anybody else that has any kind of experiences that you feel like you want to share, we are open. Honestly, we are. That's what we're all about here. So, Hurricane Force Winds. Force 1. Hurricane Force 1. Wow, that's cool. I not heard of you either. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Your husband, Cedric, is that how you say Cedric? On Cedric, the other side.
What's he looking forward to? Okay, Cedric is hilarious. All right.
Yes.
I love this because we did this. Kim and I are doing a mediumship class right now. And we did this in the mediumship class where we asked the people what they were doing in heaven right then. And so this is a perfect question for that.
This is a real good channel. Yeah.
And Hurricane, let us know in the chat if I'm off or something, because I could be reading somebody else. And I want to, once I'm connected, I can really go deeper with him. But Cedric keeps showing me food. He's looking forward to food. Specifically, I feel like he's grilling something out, or there's some kind of, it looks like meat to me. It looks like ribs, or it looks like the man liked food. That's all I can say. And he's making me hungry. Now I see some kind of cob on the grill. Man, I don't know if this isn't yours, Hurricane. Somebody in over in heaven that's connected to somebody here is like getting ready to chow down. What else is he doing? What do you think, Allie? What is Cedric up to?
I'm not sure if he likes the summer as much as he likes
the
fall. I'm feeling the fall. Like late, maybe October, and the change in the wind and the trees and the colors. And I may be wrong, I don't know, but I'm getting that feeling that summer, it's okay, we can cook out, but we can cook out anytime up here.
Yeah, I don't think he would let weather stop him, honestly.
No, I don't think so either. I love his name. I'm wondering, are you, is he British? Are you British? The name is very British to me.
She says that no matter where he went, he dined, even at McDonald's. Yeah. Well, you know what, honey? He doesn't have to eat at McDonald's up there. He can dial up whatever he wants.
I can see him putting a napkin here and tucking it in.
A napkin in there. It's like with a fork and the knife, like. You're not British? Okay. I think she's saying.
I think it's the name that just threw me. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's eating. He's oh, that was Jimmy that had the dog. Okay. So I'm also sensing. I feel like Cedric was again. Let me know. I feel like he was creativity. Yeah. Yes. Oh, awesome. I feel like he. It's not that he was outgoing, but he was welcoming. Does that make any sense? Like people could come to his backyard or his house or whatever, and he was pretty welcoming. He sort of liked those kind of parties where people were coming by. Like I just keep seeing the backyard. I don't know why. Oh, you're having his memory next weekend. Oh, how nice. Okay. What else is he doing? Are you seeing him? What are his hobbies? What do you think his hobbies are?
I don't know. It says I pulled the creativity card, so I got the feeling that he was a creative person. Did he do any kind of woodworking or work with his hands?
She's saying he was welcoming. And what about fishing? What about fishing, Allie? Are you seeing the lure? I keep getting a fishing pole with a lure, tucked around the hook, and it's not a worm; it's a lure. That's a very specific picture of somebody.
Like fly fishing or
topwater fishing. I don't know. There's some kind of thing about fishing. Not serious. I mean, I don't know that he was a Bassmaster Pro. I'm just saying that sometimes he liked to do this.
Relax. Yeah.
He really liked hanging out with his buddies.
Yeah. Awesome.
He's going to be there. He's saying he's going to be there. He's going to, he and his youngest son both fish with lures. Okay, great. So that's validated. Okay. He's going to be at the party. He's calling it a party. He's going to be at the party. Are y'all thinking about music? Are y'all tripping out? He said y'all are tripping out or tripping up about the music. Will there be music? What kind of music? It's something with the music. You have a question or there's conversation about the kind of music at this event.
Yes,
it is a party. He says, go ahead and play the music. He is saying, some people are saying this music is not, the music, it's not the right thing, right? For you to have, but it's a party. Play the music, man. He wants a party.
I'm getting Funeral for a Friend with Elton John. Something like that. Something like that. And some people say that's not appropriate.
Yeah, no, he doesn't care about appropriate. He wants there to be a party. Yeah. Yep. He loves the fact that you're celebrating and honoring his life. He loves that. He's honored. He loves you. He has big love. This is a big energy coming out. So he loves you. He sends his love to you. Absolutely. He says he's fine. He's getting to do all the things he always wanted to do but didn't have time to do. Over here, he's getting to do them over there.
And he's going to be at that big party. He's going to be right there. That's what he wants.
Yeah, he's going to be there. His daughter's going to sing. She's sang. And lots of music and a slideshow at the service. Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. Yes.
Absolutely. He does send you signs, dear. He does send you signs. He says he's clumsy at it, like as if his hands are too clumsy, but with the energy. But he does send you signs. It seems like they're animal signs, like birds.
Oh, okay.
Crickets. The man just said crickets. You're probably afraid of crickets, and he's probably sending you crickets. Like, You know how one gets in your house and you hear it and you're like,
Yeah.
where's that cricket? You know,
And you can't find them. Yeah, I know. You can't find them.
you can't find him.
No,
She
no.
says she swore she saw him. Yes, this
He's
is a
around.
force of nature. This is a
Absolutely.
force. Cedric is a force of nature.
He
So
is. He is.
yeah, he's with you, dear. He loves you. He loves you.
Very nice. Very good. Thank
Sorry,
you.
I got connected up. Cedric got a hold of me and he wouldn't let go.
I know. Sometimes these energies are so loving, but they're also so excited because they want to say something.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lynn Janeski, for your donation in the super chat. Thanks, honey. We love
just
you.
To let you know, Jimmy's, the young boy.
Yes,
Anne came through and she did get the message, and she is going to give it to his parents. So that got got tied up too. Okay, message from my guides. I'm meditating, really trying. Okay, I know, Linda. You're trying too hard.
Yeah.
Let it be easy. Did you get that too?
I did. Yeah. And then when you do, you'll have a transformation.
Yes.
Look at that. Yep. I know how much you want to get messages from them, but they're saying, as Susan says, calm down, girlfriend. We're here, but you got to be quiet so you can hear us.
You know, when I'm giving readings, it's weird because your mind is thinking and you're getting your messages from here, not your brain. You never do it, but your brain is involved because I'm talking to my clients, right? And when things slip out of my mouth, that's the most validating things that I say, is the things that come out before I think about it, right? So just relax and let it come.
They're wanting
like a
to
mental
work
thing for you.
Yeah, they're wanting to work with you, but they're being as patient as possible.
As patient as possible.
You know what brought mine through was working with the Akashic Records. That brought a lot of folks into my bathroom at 3 a.m. when I got up to pee. So, you never know. It's kind of crowded in there, but, different. It's when you don't expect it as well that you'll hear it.
And right, at 3 a.m., you don't have all this stuff going on. That's why they wake us up at 3 a.m. That's why you wake up and you're staring at the ceiling and you're like, why can't I go to sleep? What do you need to do? I feel like try meditating, Linda, that's a little bit different. Like, for instance, garden meditating, right? Like repotting plants or trimming bushes. Do things that are meditative, but not consciously meditating. Does that make sense? Like walking meditation. Those are ways. I'm going to give you this one example. This is what they always say. Imagine a freeway, and then imagine that all the cars are going 100 miles an hour, but they're bumper to bumper. And your guides are sitting on the on-ramp. They can't get in because there's no brake, right?
Right.
So doing these hobbies like painting, gardening, walking, exercising, fishing, taking pictures, anything where it takes you out of this mental process, that's also a time where they can come in and give you messages.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Because you're focusing on something, but it's, you're just working with your hands, or you're out in nature. Absolutely. Yeah. It's really the best time. It's the time I feel the most alive, I guess is the best way to explain it as well. When I'm outside and the sun's pouring down on me and there's a breeze and it's just beautiful. Sky's blue. Oh, awesome. I'm right by the ocean right now, and I just feel like, oh my God, I got all this wonderful salt energy just cleansing.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice. Yeah.
She's saying that the guides put slight pressure on her cheeks. Yes, absolutely. If you can feel pressure, that's a big deal.
It is.
That's a big deal.
Yep. They're working.
Yeah, Linda listening to calming music. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're on the way.
You are.
You're doing it. Just relax into it more. Let it come.
Absolutely. Or you also could use cards, oracle cards, if you want a tool.
That's very true.
That, tell me what I need to know today, or tell me, that kind of thing. So
that is really true. That they come really through in oracle cards. Look how they're coming through with Allie right now.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Hi, Sharon from Nasty Women. I'm glad you're here. I hope you enjoyed your time with family. All right. Let's see. All right. This is Jay Roberts. We did not forget you. What was trying to frighten you when you were praying? I get your own fear.
I got that at first too.
Okay. Reclaim your power, girlfriend. Reclaim, or I'm assuming you're a woman. Maybe you're not. I'm
or
sorry.
boyfriend, whoever
Or
you
boyfriend.
are.
Yeah, boy or girlfriend. Reclaim your power. Nobody can frighten you without your permission.
They do try. Sometimes
They do
energies
try.
do try to do that. And
Yeah.
Allie's right. They really went. They used to happen to me a lot. And when I finally said, "Look, you guys, bring it. Just bring it. Do whatever you're going to do to me, whatever, because I got things to do and I don't have time for all this." They stopped. So when I stopped being afraid of them, they went away. They literally went away. Now, who was trying to? I don't know who or what. I don't know if you really want to dive into that. Do we? Do we want to give it power? Do we want to give it that kind of power? Let's just say it can make you not want to pray, right? Like this, I went through this. Really, I did. Like, okay, wait a minute. You know, like, how do I make sure I'm connecting to white light? How do I make sure I'm connected to God energy? And that's fear. They're winning when that happens, right? So just double down your efforts to surround yourself with white light and feel the white light in your chest. Feel the love in your chest. Feel the safety, feel the love, like just feel the love of the creator, God spirit in your body. And then you're only ever going to be connected to that beautiful energy. I hope that makes sense, Valerie.
Valerie says if you get a threatening voice, it's not that of spirit in her estimation.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Right.
Yep.
Right. But just push them away. Call in Archangel Michael. You know, we can all call in Archangel Michael. He's a free agent. So call in Archangel Michael and have him cleanse you, right? Yep. Have him cleanse your area, cleanse your house. I frequently do this, right? Use your imagination to visualize him coming through and cleansing, you know, like literally scanning your body, scanning your energy all around you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you know, the thing is that most everybody who does this kind of work, we say the same things, we just say them in different ways. But yes, Joanne's right. Our guides and angels are always communicating with us, and they really want to, but they do not interfere unless we allow them to.
Yes,
that's not their job to do.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, so dear. I famously asked them to interfere with my diet, and now I'm not allowed to eat cheese. So be careful what you ask for.
I know.
You, right?
She would have said, "You can tell me everything, but about my diet."
I might would have changed that request.
You might want to. Yep, absolutely. All right.
Shannon. Why am I doing this around you, Shannon? I don't know. Shannon, if you ever feel like, or anybody, if you guys ever feel like there's something between your shoulder blades, feel like there's something on your back, you know, we call it like, I feel like I have a monkey on my back. You feel pressure or something, grab it and throw it, because that's an attachment. I'm not saying you have an attachment. I'm just saying it's odd that I would do that. Either that or you're feeling like you have a lot on your shoulders, like
baggage,
a lot of pressure, a lot of family responsibility, something heavy on my shoulders, and I want to be free. I want to get free of it. Like I just want to shrug that off.
It's baggage that we carry. It can be, and Louise Hay talks about that as well. Monkey is a perfect example. But anything to do with the back, it's fear of something, and lower back is fear of not having enough money. But I pulled this card, and I really like it. Be receptive. Yeah.
Man, you're getting the best cards for these people.
I know, that's true. I don't think I've ever got this one.
Shannon. Shannon, I feel like you're drawn to rituals. You're drawn to even herbal healer, like an herbal healer. I feel like you've had past lives as a Wiccan or a witch or a healer and an herbal healer. I feel like you know things, but you don't know how you know them. And I think this is psychic, obviously. How will you use your gifts? You're going to help people. use your gifts to help people, Shannon.
Yep.
Use your gifts to help you. Use your gifts
First.
to help you first, right?
Take your power, be receptive, get that power, get your chakras aligned, and then you will be able to help others and help them get aligned as well. Wow.
But you do something different, like crystals. You're wanting to do something different, like crystal grids, something different than the typical, whatever. Yeah.
Yep. Whatever
Cool.
you feel
Welcome to the tribe.
you need to do. Yes, absolutely. Our tribe is growing. We love it.
That's right.
Let's see. Oh my Lord. Also, a big thank you to Susan G for her donation.
Wow, I'm so sorry, Chris. So, would love to give my mom a message from my dad, Juan. Okay, he died within 2 months of my husband, Doug. He was the best. Love you both. Okay, Chris, let's see what we can do here. Your dad. And right now it's 111. 111.
I got 1111 here. Woohoo!
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's a
Very
sign.
Strong message. Yes.
Yeah, that's a strong message.
Gateway. It's a portal.
Yeah, right. It's either your dad, Ron, or Doug. One of them didn't believe in any of this stuff. And they're a little bit rueful. Like, well, I didn't believe in any of this stuff, but here I am talking to two mediums.
In front of the
world.
world.
I was wrong. Something like that. Chagrin. Like, I get the word chagrin, right? Okay, so dad is Ron. Radiance. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Look at that sunflower.
I love that. Is that from Doug? Do you think that's Doug or do you think that's the dad, Ron, or Doug?
I think it's Dad. I don't know why. I just think it's Dad. Yeah. Maybe Dad's saying, "Yep, I'm here." Doug and I are here together. I don't know if they golfed or not, but it seems like they could pal around with each other, and so they have somebody to, do things with. Yeah.
Again, like the Odd Couple.
Yeah.
Like they just were unusual. They would be unusual hanging out together, but they are kind of hanging out together. Thrown unexpectedly put together. Anyway, okay. So the message from your dad, it's hard to read two people at once because they're coming in and I have to figure out which one is talking. So I'm going to just try to focus on your dad.
I'm getting the impression that he has other folks over there with him as well.
Yeah, like there's other folks.
A family reunion scenario.
Yeah, and there's some lively ones. There's some lively ones, so it's hard. Like they're around the back side of them, behind. I'm getting this picture of your dad. Let me know, but he has a smile. He has a little bit of a winsome smile. What is a winsome smile? Why am I hearing that? I don't even know what that means.
It's kind of like a twinkle in your eye, and
thank you.
Yeah,
okay, great. That's what it is. It's also a little bit like a little. There's something behind his smile, like the Cheshire Cat. Like there's something going on there that you're not. He's a wise. He's a wise. He's telling me wise cutter. What is that word? Wildly free. Awesome. He's a wise.
A wise crack.
I wanted to say cutter. I kept hearing cutter, but it's wisecracker.
He's a cut up. Yeah, he's a cut up.
Chris, let us know if we have your gentleman, if we have the gentleman on the line. Okay, I did hear how true. Okay, great, but I'm not sure which one. But your dad is, your dad loves your mom. He was such a, your dad is a wisecracker. I can't quite get him to stop. To be serious for a minute. Um, he is with your mom all the time. I'm telling you, this man is with your mom more often than he's not with your mom. He's with her at night when she sleeps. He's with her when she's waking up. He's with her during the day many times. He is with her all the time. He can't, were they married a long time? It's almost like he can't,
I get
he
that.
doesn't
I
know how to
felt
be
that.
without her.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Yeah.
know how to be without her. He's like, I'm just used to being with her.
Yeah.
So he's with her all the time. He loves her very much. He didn't always show it in the way that maybe people expect it to be shown.
Yeah.
He's
A
saying
good
he
life.
could be irascible. Now, see, I'm going to have to get a whole thesaurus out with this man. I mean, I think I
You're
know
learning
what
all
these
kinds of new
meanings are,
words.
but then when I'm doing readings, I want to be really sure. Oh, Melinda gets it. He rubs her arm. How sweet. And then let's switch over to Doug here. Doug. Oh my God. I think Doug and Ron were just hilarious together. Oh my God.
I
Were
felt
they
that
both
way.
cut-ups?
Like they were
Let
real
me know, Chris.
simpatico. Yeah.
Yeah. Simpatico, but not like almost like they like the odd couple, like they're trying, like one wants the attention and the other one wants the attention. So they're just kind of like they don't like to compete at the same time, it seems like. But Doug is more complicated. He has a more complicated personality than Ron. Doug, much more complicated.
They sure love their girls. I keep hearing my girls, my girls.
Yeah, yes, that's very true. Absolutely. Absolutely. They both love you. Send their love. Ron's message, your dad's message, is just that he's with her all the time. I mean, he just misses her. He says that she's soldiering on, or that she's kind of just dealing with it, right? She's just kind of putting one foot in front of the other, right? Just trying to get through things.
Yep. It's hard to be the one that's left behind, always.
Always. That's much harder for
harder.
us than it is for them.
It is.
Doug sends his love. Doug seems complicated. I don't know if he had like mood swings, or if he could be just a little bit up and down or something. Let us know, Chris. I think we have to move on, but they send their love. Okay, dear. 60 years. Yeah, they were together 60 years. So yeah, you don't even know how to. You're not even a single person at that point. You're a unit. You know what I mean? You are. You've done so much of life together. Yeah, Chris. Your husband Doug says, he loves you. He's sorry he had to leave. Doug is saying he's sorry he had to leave.
Yep.
Chris, I feel like you have a lot of life ahead of you. He's making me feel like you have a lot of life ahead. And he feels like, he left in the middle of it, or he left with you having a lot more to do.
Right. You got a lot to do, and you'll do it. I feel like you'll do it. And you need to take your time. Don't rush anything.
Right.
But,
and a dog. There's another dog. I don't know. This whole thing has been about dogs, but there's also Doug is talking about a dog too. So anyway, much love to you. Thank you, Chris. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was healing.
I wanted to tell everybody that Medium Kim, I think it's Wednesday. I'm not 100% sure. Is going to have 2 animal psychics on her show.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And I just want to give a shout out to her and for you, if you're an animal lover. So
yeah, and her channel is Medium Kim, all one word.
One word. Yeah.
And she's amazing.
She is.
Yeah.
All right, Barbara Lane, you feel like your hands are being held.
Oh, you're not crazy, dear. That's beautiful. I love that your hands are being held when you.
That's awesome. Could that be her guides
yes.
or her angels? Yeah.
Angels. I think I'm feeling angels with her. Okay. You too, huh? Clairsentience, Claire. Yeah.
Is that a
Oh,
Claire?
Medium Kim is here. Hey, girl.
Yay! Tell us which
Yay.
Claire it is.
Yeah.
Medium
Yeah.
Kim.
Which Claire? Which Medium Kim is?
She's the Claire queen.
Yeah. So this person, Barbara, is feeling. I mean, like touch feeling. Is that Claire sentience, or is that a whole nother Claire that I don't know about? That's one of those weird Claires. So
Like,
she
yeah.
can feel her hand, but I feel like it is. You're not crazy. I do feel like it's angelic. It feels angelic to me, and it feels like they want you to know that they're supporting you, that they're with you, right there.
Yeah.
Your hands are together. They're supporting you and loving you. Emotional balance, right?
They're balancing you. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a bit of a healing. You must have gone through something or be going through something, because I feel like there's also some healing. Tangency. Thank you, Kim. Tangency. That's it. It's called tangency, when you can feel like the other person earlier could feel pressure on her cheeks when she meditated. You guys are amazing today.
I know.
You guys are getting, it's very unusual to feel, to actually feel in your skin.
Absolutely. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Angel Star Karma said her hands are healing hands. Maybe they're trying to tell you that your hands are healing hands.
Yeah. I was almost going to say that before, that, that means to me that your hands have, my husband's powers. Like yeah. He has beautiful healing hands.
Okay. Sorry.
He can put anybody right to sleep really fast. It's very interesting. So he's came in as a healer, and that's maybe what you are, Barbara. And so you've got
I love it.
Yeah. Very good.
Yes.
Thank you.
I love that.
I know.
Yeah. Kim gets that too. Medium Kim gets that too. Okay.
Oh, good.
We have validation.
Thank you, nasty ladies, for your donation, and we appreciate that, and we love you.
Oh, Aspie Third Eye is here. Oh my God, we have so many cool people.
Yeah. SBT. I'm somebody new, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We'd love to have you in our community. We'd love to have you on Susan Lynn, Psychic Medium, as well, her channel. Your friend Rosemary's mom passed away. Oh,
so sorry for your loss.
What's your friend's name, honey? Can you tell us what your friend's name is?
A message for Rosemary. Rosemary's mom.
Oh, so her name is Rosemary too. Wow. Maybe.
Medium Kim. Oh, God bless you. No problem, Medium Kim. She says she doesn't have her glasses, so she can't read the chat. So we're all in the same boat.
I know.
Okay, so Rosemary's mom, the message is one of healing and acceptance, grief. I know that she's going through some grief right now. Her mom is literally hugging her. I feel like her mom has a lot of love coming from her heart. I can feel it, because when her mom goes in to hug her, even though my arms are out, the emotion is coming from my heart. It's so much emotion coming to her.
Absolutely.
She says it's okay. She's fine. She's perfectly fine. I think she's with a sister. Maybe she has an aunt, like maybe Rosemary has an aunt, or this lady, her mom has a sister there, or her mother. There's a woman presence there that feels very comforting to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very comforting. Like I'm comforted by this person. Anything else, Allie? Are you getting anything? I'm sorry, I'm talking fast again.
No, you're fine. You're always fine.
I think Jimmy got me shot out of a cannon.
Loyalty is what I get.
Loyalty, right.
She's feeling very loyal. And, Susan lost her mother when she was very young. And I lost my mother at 33, which I still think is fairly young. But losing your mother or your father is one of the hardest things you have to do. I mean, of course, losing a child would be much worse, I would say. But
yes, I think it's worse. But
yeah, but losing your parents we all have to go through it. Usually, we have to go through it. And the only thing that really helped me was there's a book called Motherless Daughters, and I read that by Hope Edelman, I believe. And I read that, and so I'm only going to offer that up to Rosemary if she's a reader. It helped me a lot. It taught me that we are in fact motherless daughters now. We're in a sort of a club. And I can tell you this, when my mother died and I went to the mall, I remember a girl really being nasty to her mother. And I thought to myself, her mother's alive. Why is she doing that? So I think you're more attentive to others and their mothers as well. So just
absolutely. But it's very sweet of you, SBT, to ask on behalf of your friend. That's very sweet of you to do that. Rosemary is I think her energy is very sweet. I think that she has a very gentle energy about her, and her mom loves her dearly. And even though she's on the other side, they're still connected.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Oh boy, are you getting messages. Awesome. 10 a day. Woo-hoo.
Up to 10 feathers. Wow.
10 feathers.
They're trying to get your attention. By the way, I love that puppy. I don't know if that's your puppy, but I love it. That's a beautiful.
They're so pretty.
Dog.
They are trying to get your attention. I think they want you to, I don't know, I maybe work on your own gifts. Look at this. I got the loyalty again.
Again.
Yep, I did.
This is funny, but I keep hearing them say, look up. Now I know that when I get feathers, there's no tree. A lot of times there's no reason, there's no place for the feathers to have come from, but they keep saying, look up. I think that's what Ali said is your connection to a higher power. They want you to realize, take time and look up, connect with them instead of being down here and you're doing, every day 3D earth plane.
It reminds me of seeing everybody, coming out of the class that I would teach, and they're like this with their phone. And there's all this beautiful stuff all around. And guess what? They're not seeing any of it. So looking up, look up.
And that's a message I've gotten from my guides. I get feathers too. And they gave me the message one time that all I was seeing was the plant growing between the cracks in the sidewalk, because I was always looking down. Look up. Look up.
That means maybe for some money down there, Susan. Who knows?
That's right. So, Susan, meditate. Do what you can to connect with your guides.
Absolutely. Do it. All right. Oh, Ron, I'm sorry you lost your dog after 14 years. And yes, it's okay to cry like a baby.
It really is. Oh, God, I cry like a baby over my babies.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Jay Roberts, maybe your guides were alerting you to something behind you. Okay, maybe so.
Yep,
maybe so.
Maybe so. And thank you for your donation, Valerie, as well. Thank you. I agree. Maybe they were. Yep. Or getting you to notice that they
give us messages any way they can, in all different ways, at all different times.
Yep. And Chris says, I found 2 feathers and never thought about your angels. Well, now when you get them, you're going to know, Chris.
And a lot of times it's just support, they're with you. They just want you to know they support you.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So
hi, Lorraine.
Lorraine. Hi, Lorraine. Lee passed away 6 years ago. Oh, I'm sorry.
Why am I seeing bushy eyebrows, Lorraine? Did your dad have? He keeps saying I look like her, but I have bushy eyebrows. I don't know if that's true, but I think he's got a sense of humor. Let's just say, because I don't know if he was as pretty as you are, but who knows?
Awesome.
Angel Star Karma, I just need to interrupt this program to say Angel Star Karma says she still has some of these.
Ooh,
these are her chakra beautiful feathers.
Yep.
Look at that. So contact Angel Star Karma if you want one of these.
Yep.
They're amazing. Okay, I just saw that. Sorry. Thank you on Angel Star. I'm sorry, Lorraine. Okay. Let me know, Lorraine, if this is your dad. Why? I swear he won't stop. Like the bushy eyebrows. I gotta say. So, message from your dad.
I get coherence. That's what I get.
He doesn't have bushy eyebrows, but you do look alike. Interesting.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's a joke. If he was just saying, he says I look like her, but was he a jokester? Did he have a sense of humor? Because that would be funny for him to say that. Who's got a problem with their ankle? I'm feeling I got a real problem with my ankle, and I don't know if that's him. He died 6 years ago, so I don't know if this is something you remember. But I've got a swollen ankle. Maybe it's somebody in your family that's turned their ankle recently, and he's validating that he's with your family. Lee, your dad's name is Lee. Okay. Do me a favor, Lorraine, just so that I can get this out of my head. Go look later today or whenever at your family pictures and find that guy with the bushy eyebrows. He's there. I don't know if he's a grandfather on your dad's side or something, but somebody, I swear to God.
And you know, a lot of men get when they're older because they don't pluck their eyebrows.
No. It's
so
like
they become bushy.
Okay,
like,
so he was a jokester. Okay, so he was a jokester. So the guys got me as usual. Okay. I'm the earnest one. I believe everything they tell me. Okay, so a message from Lee.
Did he like Christmas? I'm getting a Christmas tree. Or was there something about a decorating
or Home Alone? Why did I just get Home Alone? You know what I mean? Like, you know, or Vacation. What's that? Yeah. What's that movie
Christmas
where they
Vacation.
put grandma on the car? I don't know any of this stuff. This is what he's telling me. Okay, so maybe your husband has bushy eyebrows, and if nobody has an ankle, a swollen ankle, then please be careful because the energy is around you. And I'm particularly sensitive to ankles. So he's saying he does look like you. He's saying I really do look like her. You have his eyes. He has your eyes. I feel like he's talking about your mom. He's saying that you get your beauty from your mom. Your mom's side of the family, but you get your brains from his side of the family. Oh, he's hilarious. Oh, Lord, we got a live one, y'all. We got a live one. Okay.
That's awesome.
I feel like he's showing me he liked to have the good times, right? He liked good times. He's telling me sometimes, you know, bad things happened or sad things happened. And he was sad, but he particularly really didn't dwell on that stuff. He really liked to be upbeat. He was very upbeat, very, if not optimistic, then just changing the subject and just kind of trying to. I feel like he had a witty sense of humor as well. Sometimes people didn't get his sense of humor, like. Some people just didn't get his sense of humor. I'm hearing LOL brains. I know. Yep. This is your dad, girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I'm still getting feet. I don't know. Did he have feet problems? He's showing me shoes. I'm seeing black shoes that look like not dress shoes. They look like Reebok black shoes or like some kind of old school dress shoes that were like the thick, not the leather, but the ones that were thicker. I don't know. He loved good times. Yeah, he did. Upbeat. Yeah, he's upbeat. He's still upbeat. He's still telling jokes. He's still anybody that'll listen, he'll tell the jokes too.
Jokes.
I don't know if he smoked a cigar or if that's just because he's trying to be funny.
You know,
Cuban,
Groucho did that.
About the Cuban and Cuban cigar or Cuban, maybe that's different, or maybe it's Cuban. I don't know, but he loved to make you laugh. Yeah.
Groucho Marx, say the secret word, win $50.
See, he's making us laugh.
I
He's such
know.
a great guy. I love him. I love
All
his
right.
energy. I
Yeah.
don't feel like he was very tall. He seems like a compact kind of man to me, like like 5'8" or five, maybe 5'9", but like kind of compact, meaning not skinny but not
Hmm.
fat.
Right.
Um,
Solid. Hmm. Yep. Awesome.
yeah. So anyway, he sends his love to you, dear. He loves you. He you are the apple of his eye in many ways. So yes, absolutely.
That's awesome.
He sends his
Okay.
love to you.
SBT, thank you so much for your donation as well. We appreciate it.
And there's the 1-1 again.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
that's cool.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, that's cool. Okay, Patty Palmer, message from your guides.
And thank you for subscribing as well below. Yep. Let's see what we got, Patty. Ooh. They want you
Protection.
to know that you're protected at all times. Absolutely. Don't doubt that there isn't a protection there for you.
I feel like they're telling you keep going. Like you're in the middle of something that's hard. It feels difficult. It feels like you're walking through mud, and it feels like you can't really see the end of it. And you're kind of wondering, am I ever going to get through this? Or is this ever going to change? Or is this ever going to get better? And they're saying, yes, you have to keep going. You can't give up. You can't turn around and go back, and you can't go to the right or the left. You have to keep going. And you are protected and supported.
Yeah. I get the words, nothing is forever. Good
Nothing is
times aren't
forever.
forever, and bad times are not
That
forever.
is so
Yeah.
true, isn't it, folks? I mean,
Yeah.
look, 4 years ago, we thought that was going to be forever.
Right. We
And
did.
it wasn't.
Yeah,
We made it. We made it.
right. We made it through. Yeah.
So Patty, that's what they want to tell you is
Yeah.
you've got what it takes. I think sometimes you question, do I have what it takes? Do I have the strength? Do I have the
Yeah.
endurance?
Yeah.
And sometimes you even think, do I even want to do it? Do I even want to keep doing this? Right? Because I'm
Right.
tired, and I don't think you see progress, but it
Yeah.
is happening. You are getting there.
Yep. It happens in moments that you really don't even think, and then you look back on them and you say, oh, yeah, I remember when that happened. That was the beginning of this next part that happened. And, reflection upon reflection. I'm going to suggest, here I go again, but I am going to suggest that you write some things down, even if it's a gratitude journal.
Oh, those are great.
Absolutely. And you can
Those are
look back
great.
and reflect on how far you've come, because I think we don't realize how far we've come unless we read something that happened in the past. We go, oh my God, look at how far I've, it's like
Yes,
a
that's
revelation.
true.
Yes, very true.
Really, really
But,
true.
I know that cursive writing or writing things down with pens and pencils isn't something everybody wants to do anymore, because we have a typewriter and everything, but you take it from your brain, it comes right down through your arm, and it's or you could even say that it comes up from the heart to the brain and down the arm into your writing hand. So just be sure that you do that. And Joanna says yes, and Susan and I agree that most people here are drawn because they are light workers. You all have the ability. You all don't think you do, but you all have the ability. So,
and we're all having spiritual awakening right
we
now.
are.
So,
Yep. Yep. And
I'm
things
gonna
can change. Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
I don't know if where you're at in the comments, but Rosemary said she's trying again. So I'm just going to answer her really quickly.
Sure.
Rosemary says, "I'm trying again. Do you see a healing for me and my strange son, Peter? There's energy there for a reconciliation. There's energy there for reconciliation. Everybody has to put down their weapons. You know what I mean? When I say weapons, I mean, your hurt, your grief, your, whatever it was that caused the estrangement. If you will just allow yourself to relax and not, I think you tense up. I think you tense up around him, and then he feels that tense, and then it's back to
Yeah.
we can't talk or we can't deal with it. There's some time, healing time. Sorry, Allie. I just wanted to
No,
do
that's
that.
okay. I think you need I think I've said this before. I don't know if it was to you, but maybe just a mediator. Somebody, it doesn't have to be a therapist or anything. It's just somebody else that can be there for you so that you don't feel, we have these patterns that that never break, and we can fall back into them no matter how we try. You know, when he does this, when he makes this face, it makes me feel this way or whatever. And we end up responding to those old patterns. And so having somebody there sometimes can really help break up those things.
Hi, June's Tarot.
Yes, June's Tarot Journey. I'm going to have to check out your channel as well.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, everybody check out her channel.
Yes, absolutely. Her friend Sybil, who was also my daughter-in-law's mother, passed about a year ago, and now her husband has cancer. Oh, boy. Does she have a message?
Okay, so I have to do the math here. Okay, your friend Sybil was also your daughter-in-law's mother. Okay, your daughter-in-law's mother. Let me just say that. Your daughter-in-law's mother. Your daughter-in-law. Okay, so your son's wife's mother. Okay.
Yeah. And now her husband has cancer. The daughter's husband, I'm guessing. No, the daughter's father. The daughter's father has cancer.
I feel like I need to get a piece of paper out and draw the relationship connection. But anyway, we're asking Sybil. No, we're not asking Sybil. That was a very complicated thing that we're trying to figure out so we can get all the family connections right.
Well, no, it is her friend Sybil, but it happens also to be her daughter-in-law's mother.
Mother, right.
Right. And now her daughter-in-law's father is ill. And so she wonders if there's any messages.
Is it her father-in-law's daughter or her father-in-law's or her husband of the?
It's Sybil's husband.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in other words, her daughter-in-law has already lost her mother, and now she's her father's got cancer. I get playfulness. I know that doesn't seem appropriate, but that could be that Susan was trying to figure it out, and that was playful. I don't know.
Yeah. I think I just keep getting fighting. Stepdaughter's dad. Okay. No daughter's stepdad. No, it's the daughter's stepdad. Okay.
Oh, stepdad.
It's even more complicated. Okay. I get fighting. I get fight. The will to fight, the will to live, the will to come through this. I feel like he's going to come through this. I feel like she's saying, this mother who's on the other side is saying he has the will and the strength to fight and to get through this. That's the message I feel like she's saying. No one is saying it's going to be easy, but I feel like she's saying that he's got the will. He has a lot of fight in him, a lot of just a lot of fight to get through this.
Yep.
That's what I'm getting. She doesn't see him crossing over. We could both be wrong. I don't know. That's
yep. All right.
I hope that makes sense, June. The message is that he's going to be okay. He's going to fight and get through this this time, and he's not going to be the same. I don't know if he's having something removed, but he's not going to be exactly the same person. But he's going to be okay.
Yeah. Sharon, Nasty Women Tarot. For some reason, I think we missed your question, so repost it for me, would you? Thanks, son.
Yeah, I saw it, and then what are my guides trying to tell you? We have a lot of people in chat today. I've never seen a lot of these people, so that's great, right?
I know. We're welcoming them all to the channel.
We do this every Sunday at noon Central.
Yep. And it used to be an hour, but now it's running more like 2.
Yeah,
so
that's the truth. Buffy, I feel like confidence. The word is confidence. Have
There you
confidence in yourself.
Mm.
You
Embody
embody the confidence. Yes, I love
There
that.
you go.
The message is be confident. You can do this. You can do this. There's something new. You're either wanting to do something new, they're asking you to do something new. When they ask, they send you nudges, right? You have thoughts that you don't know why. You go to the computer and you just look up something out of the blue and all of a sudden you're doing it. Well, that's them. But I feel like confidence, have confidence. They're saying you're a beautiful soul.
Absolutely.
Don't believe. Go ahead.
Sometimes when you're called to watch something on television, or you turn the television on at the right time, that's another message. Or you turn the radio on and that's a message. I just want you to be aware of that.
Yes. And there's some, they just want you to know there's something that there's some message or script or tape or whatever you want to call it that you grew up with that is not true. And you know it's not true. But you have to kind of get over it and rise above it. Like if the message was you're not good enough, or you're not really that good at this. You think you're an artist. You think you're this, but you're not that good. None of that is true. Right. That doesn't apply to you. Let it go. It's not yours. Yep. It's not yours. It's just something that they it was their own limited beliefs is what they're just telling me. That was your parents or your siblings. They wanted to put you in your place because they thought they knew you were special. They knew you had something that they didn't have, so they needed to knock you down.
Right.
Buffy just came back just in time. Great, Buffy. If you missed this message, you can always watch the video. The timestamp, look at the time. It's at 1:46. Go back and watch the video.
Watch it that time.
Yeah, but be confident. You've got this.
Yeah, you do. All right, Ellen Gamache, another name I've not seen, but welcome, and we're so happy to have you here. Thank you.
I love Vinnie's energy. Oh my God, what
a cutie pie.
What do I want to call him impish, and I don't know. I just feel like he's impish, and I just feel like he would get away. He would get away with everything with me. I would be like, yeah, you can have ice cream at 8 a.m. in the morning. I would just do it. He would just look at me, and I would say, here. I would just love this little
Vinnie. He's charismatic, very charismatic.
Yeah, very charismatic. Yeah. Like I would just, I love him to death. I want to get a hold of him.
And he's wildly free.
Yes, he is wildly free. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
So will he get a better placement? It's complicated, Eileen. I wish I could say wholeheartedly yes. I think it's more likely yes. I think there's a 75-80% chance. So that's a pretty good chance. Right. But I can't say 100%. And it's not because of him. It's because of resources.
Yeah.
The resources are being juggled. And if there's no resources, there's no resources. Or if he just doesn't make that list, then he doesn't make the list. And I wish I could say 100%, but I don't see 100%. What do you think?
Yeah. I just say that there's like this waiting list, and that's because of the resources. I'm wondering if there should be hopefully there's more than one or two places that you've got his name into, or his parents do, and maybe somebody will drop out or not be able to go, and he'll be able to take the place of that person. Yeah. But I see that he'll get there. It's just we don't have a time frame right now.
Right. Because Vinnie's like the cat that always lands on his feet. Like I feel like Vinnie dances between the raindrops. I think Vinnie is special. He just has his guides have the hookup. They're just like, nope, we're gonna make sure he goes through this little shortcut, whatever.
Absolutely. We're sending him lots of love. We know he's well loved.
Oh, we're sending him lots of love.
Absolutely. All right, Visual Arts Lawson. Gifts. I want to say one thing. If you are asking about your gifts, then you know what they are. But you just have to stop and think. And anyway, you have the power.
Y'all know the Nike thing. Just do it.
Just do it.
That's what they're showing me. The Nike swoop and just do it.
Yep.
Message about your gifts. I mean, you have to, at some point, you have to just do it. Like I had to just do it. You can have the gifts forever, and you got to take action. They want you to take action. Now, what kind of action do they want you to take? Well, first of all, they want you to admit that you have them. You already know this. Didn't Allie say that? Didn't you say that, Allie?
Yeah.
You already know this.
You know what your gifts are.
You already know.
Yeah. Right. You know what your gifts are. Just trust it. Let's see.
I mean,
become in harmony with what you know.
Right. Harmonize.
Look at that panda bear. He says, I'm here wrapping myself around you.
Take a class. There's all of us are offering classes. There's classes everywhere online.
Yes.
You know, a lot of the channels, I think Diane offers classes. I know that I can see your face, but I can see your face.
Debbie and Kim, is it?
Kim, Debbie and Kim offer classes.
Sheila
and Kim offer classes.
Jen.
Even Jen's World is offering a class. Everybody's offering classes. Take a class.
I will eventually be offering some as well. So Allie, take a class, dear, because here's the thing. Until you, and everybody that's been around me knows this, you have to get the validation. Mm-hmm. That's how you do this. If you take the course to drive a car and you pass it, but you never take the driving part of the course, you're never going to drive a car. Mm-hmm. So you can do all the classes you want or whatever, but you do have to do the validation. So take a class that has a place where you can do a breakout room, where you can actually read for each other. Jump. They want you to just jump in. Yep. It's the best way to do it. And know that you will land where you're supposed to be.
Right.
And I see Norberto down here saying that he's attracted to psychic abilities he doesn't possess. But Norberto, you can work on your own. It may be very different from what you see here, but it doesn't mean you wouldn't have that ability if you chose to open yourself to it. So be sure to listen to the signs.
Allie, tell them about you. How long have you wanted to do this and you're just now doing it?
1974, I was a freshman in college, and I was studying astrology, and it went on to this, it went on to that, it went on to, that's a long time ago. Actually, it was the pandemic that slowed me down, and I needed some validation again. Not that I didn't study all along, but I didn't think I was one person who could do any of this. And I just knew that I loved whatever these things were. And so I started my channel for that reason. And I was hoping that as I went along, I would, work with Susan, work with Kim, work with Jen, work with other people, Lilac Lantern and others. And they've been wonderful. They are my teachers, and I am their teachers, because we all can teach each other. Yeah. Don't give up.
Right.
Please don't give up.
And Aspie says sometimes classes don't work. And I'm going to tell you, I was one of those people. Okay. I'm with Aspie. I've taken classes and I didn't find the right class. I didn't, it didn't work for me a lot of the time. That's why I designed a class for people who don't do well in classes. But if you don't do classes, then guess what you're going to do? Get out the tarot cards, with keywords, and journal what you get. And the journaling is really important because it can help you understand that 2 weeks ago, you got the message that is now appearing in your life now.
That's right.
If you journal when you got that feather, or journal when you saw that person, or journal when you pulled that card, you can go back and see how it really predicted.
Absolutely. And I know there are some people here that also have mentorship programs. So
Visual Arts Lawson, you're in my class. I'm so sorry. I'm so busy teaching. I can't see, and I have 2 screens. So oh, wow. So, okay. What can you do? So, if you're in my class, email me. Email me. Send me an email. Susan Lynn Medium at gmail.com. SusanLynnMedium at gmail.com.
yeah.
Email me and ask me your specific question, like if you're getting hung up on a certain thing or it's not working for you, email me, please. I want to help you.
She will too. She means it. You know it. All right. I found Sharon's question.
Yay!
All right.
Oh my God. I love that icon, that avatar. I don't know what you got going in there, but that's a whole lot going on. I love it.
A lot of nastiness. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dear. An avalanche. Oh, gosh.
Horrible way to go.
I'm so sorry. Oh, your nephew. Okay.
Was he skiing? Oh.
You're going to get into your brain, girlfriend. Radiance.
He's a radiant human being, David.
Yeah, my chest.
Oh.
Compression. It all happened so quickly.
Thank you, Mary Sullivan, for your donation.
What did you say, Allie?
I was just thanking Mary Sullivan for her donation.
Oh, I'm sorry. David is my neck.
Ooh. Do you think his neck was broken from the avalanche? And
he's saying my neck. Yeah, okay. He's saying my neck, but I also feel compression on my chest.
Yeah.
I mean, this sounds, I don't know how it sounds, but he's saying he went doing something he loved doing. He's saying, I don't know if this was part of the communication in the community or whatever, but he's saying he was safe. I don't know if people said he was being unsafe, but he's saying he thought he was being safe. He thought he was managing the risk. So he doesn't agree that some people said that he was being unsafe. He just thinks that people are trying to explain what happened, and you can't explain it, right? You can't control when it's your time to go. He's much happier to have gone this way than some other way. What was this? Was this? Yeah, he was being safe. That's what he's saying. Was this young man also a young man that liked to do some other things like whitewater rafting or kayaking or something like that? Because he's showing me that he preferred going this way rather than that way. You know, like if it was my time to go and this was the way I really preferred to go, right? If it's my time to go, this is how he wanted to go. I mean, it sounds, I don't know how it sounds. I mean, to me, if I were you guys, it wouldn't sound good enough, but that's what he's saying. He did many extreme sports, right? Okay. I see white water, a turgid brown water, and I've done whitewater rafting, so I get it. But but that apparently he's telling me that another option would be for him to have crossed over in a river, and this is the way he wanted to go. This was the best way. He's telling me, was he in his 20s? I don't know. He's telling me he packed as much life into those years as he possibly could. Like literally, he put as much adventure and adrenaline into his lives that it would take somebody else 40 or 50 years to do. You know, like
some people do that.
He never said no. Like if somebody said, let's go do this, yes, I want to try it. It's almost as if subconsciously he knew he wasn't going to have a very long life and he wanted to live an experience as much as he could. He loved nature.
I got that too.
Loved nature.
Very much an outdoor person.
An outdoor person, right.
Yeah. Wow.
He was 45, but he looked like he was in his 20s. Wow.
Oh,
his energy is 20s. His energy is like 28.
Yeah.
You know, very athletic and young at heart, young in the soul, young in the body. So it's interesting that he said, I put so many years, 45, he mentioned 40s, you know? I lived more than a person that was in their 40s. He did mention that.
Wow. Just a beautiful smile. Goodness.
Yes, Allie, that's awesome. Yes, a beautiful smile. And he just wants to say that he's lucky that there wasn't anybody else with him, right? That nobody again, I don't know why, but he feels like he was mostly alone. There could have been other people with him, but they weren't involved. Like they weren't hurt or they didn't die. You know, there were not other people that died. I think that's the message. He's lucky that he feels good that he was the only one that crossed over. I don't know if that makes any sense. But he sends his love.
Oh, yes, Sharon.
So much love. He has so much love for you guys, for everybody.
So hard to lose them.
He's a free spirit. He's really a free spirit, too. He went out, again, he's saying, I went out the way I wanted to go out.
I could see him going out now and checking out different universes.
Yes.
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
Right. He didn't
it's
go.
A different adventure, right? Now it's just a different adventure. Can I catch a unicorn and ride it?
Right. Or maybe I'll go to Tanzania and see what's there. And
Right. Wow. Right.
Awesome.
Yeah. I hope that's helpful and healing in some way for you, dear. It's a loss. These losses are very hard for us.
Absolutely. Aspie and her UFO, or his, I don't know if it's a his or her, but the UFO. Woohoo!
Did you see that message from Nasty Women? He had just dug his girlfriend out of an avalanche and then continued, and the girlfriend watched him get caught in a second avalanche. So that's what he meant by, I'm glad it was only me. That's what he meant. He did what he was supposed to do. Oh, God, I have chills, like for real chills. Okay. So thank you for that. I mean, I get healing by doing this. So thank you guys, all of you guys, for allowing me to be part of that process. Deceased father, Bill.
Know, the thing.
Go ahead.
I'm just thinking, over there, there's really no judgment.
Yeah.
So that was what I got.
That's kind of what I got too. Bill is saying it's complicated. You know what I mean? It's complicated. It's he's able to see her both sides. You know what I mean? To him, it's not just one side. He's able to kind of see her why she struggles,
Yep.
he's not making excuses for her. He's just he's acknowledging that she has these character traits or character flaws or whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
They're there. They're real. They're human.
That's who she is. Right.
But
Yep.
he also sees that he sees the goodness or the humanness in her. I don't know. It's very complicated for him. It's not black and white for him.
Right.
He's disappointed because she's not happy or she's not being true to herself. That's what disappoints him. What disappoints him is that she's not somehow she's not happy. She's not being true to herself. She's not in a good place. She has the ability to change that, but she doesn't. And that disappoints him because she has the ability to be so much more or to change something in her favor. And she doesn't do it. Right. She doesn't have the energy. She's just a bit depressed or something. Yep. Does that make any sense, Aspie? She's fear-based. Yes, she's very fear-based. And to do what she needs to do would require her to not be fear-based. She would need to stand up and be in her own power. But she's also victim-based, right? I mean, she's been the victim and she gets, victims get things from being victims. I hope I'm not being disrespectful. I'm sorry. But that's what I'm reading.
And we can all fall into that trap.
For sure.
We really can. We can say, woe is me, yeah.
In all ways, right? And even if you're dealing with a lot of pain, you fall into the pain trap. I mean, or nothing ever goes right for me. That trap, right? Why do the bad things always happen to me? That trap. They're traps. And it takes a big sea change to be able to get through that. And I don't see her really being able to do that. I'm sorry you're disappointed in her. From your guides, your spirit guides position, try to love her, try to be compassionate through your disappointment. Try to see like your father does. You can't save her. No one is saying you're going to save her from herself or whatever, but try to see her as an observer, as just have some compassion for the fact that she can't get out of it. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Okay, so Rachel, I never bounce around. I try to go, but sometimes the chat moves really fast. So if you could put I need to take only like 2 more questions because we're already over 2 hours now. I'll take 2 more that are here. If you want to put your name and put it back at the bottom so I could see it, I will be happy to have us look at it. And Joanne Allen, if I lived in Florida, I would want to get out of there too. I'm sorry. I hate making judgments myself, but I don't think anybody should go visit there. I don't think anybody should live there. I think there's really craziness going on down there. And so I'm just, and I'm not being fearful. I'm just being reasonable. I have no desire to ever go there again. I'll tell you that.
And Rachel, go ahead. I'm sorry, dear.
No, go ahead. It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I was just going to tell Rachel, we do this every Sunday at noon. So you guys come early. You make sure that you'll get your question answered. I realize a lot of you guys are new, so I'm just telling you that we do this every Sunday at noon Central Time. So please come back.
Absolutely.
And we really try to get to people's questions. We're just doing the best we can.
We are. Yep. And it gets tiring too for us after a couple of hours. It really is.
Exhausting. And this is quick, right? This is speed reading. This is literally, we're connecting to people on the other side in 30 seconds. That's not typical. That's not a typical thing. So
I'm going to go put Susie up here.
gosh, I'm so sorry. Jeez Louise.
Susie, I have another friend whose daughter died in childbirth, and she is raising that daughter. And it was devastating, of course, to her and her family. And so I understand completely. That's very, very difficult. Um, wow, I'm sorry.
Chris, I'm sorry we missed your question, dear. We're really not doing this on purpose. Didn't we read for you, Chris? We did. We did read for you, Chris. Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't know what she
We only
means.
we only take one each
Yeah,
time.
I'm not sure if Chris is saying be here early or if we missed something. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not going to look at the chat. So, Michelle, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. That was rude of me. I'm so sorry, Allie.
Chris, just write it down. I'll do it. Please. Oh, you only said it one time. Send it again, hon. Please.
Guys, I'm telling you, we're doing the best we can. This is a lot to do. It really is a lot to do. And it's free. You're getting free reading. So we're really trying to honor you guys as
But
much
I really
as we can.
want you to, if you wrote it at 12:05, then you need to, I'm sorry.
Okay, so
oh, I get true love. Look at that.
oh my
She's
gosh.
watching over those babies, especially the one that she didn't get a chance to live for. And she's just saying, I am closer to those babies than I could ever be, even if I was on Earth.
I feel like she's an angel. I feel angelic energy. I feel like, I don't know, Susie, if you even know this information, but I feel like there was a possibility that the third child that she crossed over trying to birth could have also been not born. In other words, there was some critical medical thing that was happening to mother and child, and that the mother gave her life so that the child could be born. This is what she's telling me. And she would do it again. She would do it.
Yep.
It's incredibly sad. I'm so sorry. It's terrible. It's just terrible.
Absolutely.
So Michelle, what are you saying, Michelle? She's angelic. I'm feeling blue. I'm feeling beautiful.
Yeah.
Shades of blue, all shades of blue, from light blue to medium blue, cerulean blue, this beautiful blue light.
She's got I feel like she has like a white aura, almost like angelic aura.
Yeah, it's angelic.
Yeah,
it really is angelic. It really is.
The love that she has for the children.
The ultimate maternal love. She has this ultimate maternal love. I see her smile. I feel like her personality is that she was kind. She was a kind person. I feel like she had a bit of a charisma about her, in the sense that, she wasn't shy, she wasn't overtly shy or overtly retiring. I feel like she had a beautiful smile. She had sometimes I feel like a serenity. She had a serene energy about her. I'm seeing brown hair, maybe with some blonde or medium lighter brown, honey brown, something, honey blonde. I don't know. I'm seeing height, weight, proportionate, maybe tall, or I don't know how tall. I just see her face mostly now. Maybe her hair is darker. Mother Mary, Mother Teresa come through as well. It's just beautiful energy, just this beautiful energy. I don't know, Susie, if that makes any sense at all to you. Her message is There's girls, right? She has girls. I feel like they're girl babies. At least, at least it feels
Mhm.
like there's at least
Mhm.
one girl.
Mhm.
I do see a boy.
Mhm.
I don't know. That's what I'm getting. There's just all her focus is the kids. All her
Yep.
focus is the kids. That's all she can
Yep.
think
It's
about.
almost as though she's saying, I made a contract to be
Yeah, I
with
was.
them, even though that I'm here until they grow up, and of course longer, but at least until they get old enough to take care of themselves. I will be here, and I will be watching them, and I will be whispering to them, and I will, um, that this was something that they had decided prior to incarnation. And I'm sorry.
And I know it doesn't make it any better to know
No,
that,
no,
but
it
that
doesn't.
it's
No, but that's
so
what I
she had
get.
one boy
Yeah.
and two girls, right?
Yes.
That's
Mm,
so hard.
it is. Yep.
The last thing I'm getting, I'm trying to understand is something about the her husband or there being a new mother.
Hmm.
She I don't know if there is a new mother, but she wants there to be. She was tall and dirty blonde. That's exactly what I saw. I don't know
Hmm.
if there is a new mother, but she wishes that she what she
Right.
wants is a new
It's
mother
a new
for her
mother for them.
kids.
Yeah. Somebody that
A
she
mother that
loves.
will
Yeah.
love them the way she loves them, a
Uh-huh.
mother that will cherish them, fierce love.
Right.
Um,
Tiger mom.
you're concerned for abuse. Holy smokes. With the dad or with the new mom? Oh. She keeps talking about a new mom,
Hmm.
a new woman.
Mm.
Um, you too, Angela. Thank you for coming, dear. She keeps talking about a new mom or a new woman. And that could be that with the dad. Okay.
Mm.
I don't love the dad's energy. I don't
Mm.
love the dad's energy.
Mm.
That's why there needs to be a new mom to
Yeah.
be a protector. I think that's why she
Hmm.
keeps saying they need a new mom. They need a mom. They need a mom.
They need a
I
mom.
don't
Yeah.
know what's going on. Is the dad maybe having some substance abuse? Um, I mean,
Mm.
it's hard to deal with a loss like this. Like, I don't think the guy was particularly father of the year before, but I really don't think he is now. Um,
Not ready for all that responsibility, and so he's angry.
yeah,
Um,
it's
yeah.
hard. It's hard to lose. I mean, what do?
Yeah. I
You're a
know.
dad, and
You
now
have
you've got these
three
kids.
babies. All. Yeah.
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 So,
Well, the other
um,
thing is, in looking at the last baby, you think about, um, well, if she hadn't had that baby, then she might still be here. There's some of that goes on in these situations. Not that that has anything to do with abuse. I just, everybody has a different emotional reaction. Mm.
oh Jesus H Christ. She's saying possible sexual, but they can't prove.
Oh, no, Susie, I'm going to recommend that you either get a personal reading with Susan or,
Or
somebody that you
somebody.
want. Yeah, somebody. Yeah.
I mean, the problem is Susie is limited. I've been in this
Yeah,
situation.
I
Your
know.
hands are tied.
Hmm.
You can't do a lot of things.
Right.
Um,
Yep. I do know. Yep.
and it's really hard to be in that position. So even
Yes.
if I told you stuff was happening, you would be really limited in what you can
Right.
do because
Right.
parents have so much power. I think that's why she keeps asking, bring in a woman that can protect these babies, right? I think that's why
Hmm.
she just keeps saying, my babies need a mother, my babies need a mother. That's what she keeps saying.
Hmm.
um It's very frustrating, Susie.
Mm. Yeah.
It's one of the most frustrating
It's a
things I
nightmare.
personally have ever been through.
It's a
Um,
nightmare. Hmm. It is.
I mean, you could call, Melinda's right. I mean, you could call Child Protective Services and just
anonymously.
do an anonymous report. I mean, you could do that. That
They
is a
will send
possibility.
someone. Yep, they will. Yep.
But then people, when they have it called on them, then they remove the kids even further from anybody that might be in their life because they don't know who did it. Michelle is doing everything she can from the other side. It's not working. She's not feeling like she has been able to do anything. Like it's frustrating for Michelle too, right? She arranges for things to happen, like police to drive by, or she just arranges for things which we would call coincidences. But she's arranging for it and it just doesn't happen. It doesn't stick. She can't get any traction on her side either.
Right. I certainly send only the best to all of you. And prayers. I think everybody should send some prayers up for those children.
Yes, for Christ's sakes, let's all ask for assistance on behalf with Michelle. Michelle gives us permission to all pray on behalf of her babies.
Right.
Pray for her babies to be safe. Pray for her babies to be okay.
Yep.
Pray for them to find a safe place, to be in a safe family. Right. Even if it's being taken from him.
Right. It will be the better, if that happens, it will be the better choice for them. Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's a miracle, but he could marry somebody who's actually reasonable.
Maybe.
And then he gets out of the picture and she gets the kids. I mean, that's the Hail Mary. If you ever watch football, that's a Hail Mary right there. It's like a pass, a football you need. But it could happen. This is kind of what Michelle's talking about. She, the mother. So that could be something. That could be something that happens. Let's lift them up. Let's lift up Michelle. Let's lift up these kids. Lift them up. Hold them in the light. Protect them. And send them.
Bring them those that need to be in their lives to protect them and to hold them and love them. And so it is. Susie, we hope everything is solved. If you ever need to talk to us, Susan and I are willing to get an email from you. I believe that both she and I have our emails listed on our channels. So just let us know. We're not therapists or anything.
Yeah. And it's just a hard place to be.
It really is. I'm going to go to Rachel because she was all right. And this will have to be our last question today. We do the best we can. This originally started as a 1-hour show. This is almost 2.5 hours. It's very draining. We love you all. Yeah. We thank you all, and we'll be back next week. You need to know that, okay? So, Rachel, I'm sorry you lost your mother. Oh, my goodness. I bet you do miss each other so much. Your mother's name is Madeline. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. Right. Madeline.
Was this a surprise, Rachel? I mean, was it something that was a surprising, like an accident or an illness that came on really? Ooh. She's saying go to quiet time. Everybody shut down and go to quiet time because I talk to you all the time. All the time. I try to get your attention, and I love those moments with you, all of you.
It wasn't sudden. She's saying no, it wasn't sudden.
Sudden.
I feel like she's saying that the children um, are not all on the same page. I feel like she's saying that it's sort of like cats, right? When they say herding cats, like the children are all over the place. Like there's not coherence. The kids, or maybe she's saying they were all over the place and now they're coming together. Is there a brother? Is there a guy with dark hair, kind of thick dark hair? I feel like she's talking about him. Yeah, right, J Lo. Exactly. 7 books, 7 different issues. It's true. I mean, this is our family. And moms are the ones, sometimes moms are the ringleader or the one that brings everybody together. Your brother. Okay, she's talking about him. I don't know what's going on with your brother. Thick dark hair, right? Is he having a particularly hard time? Is he kind of emotional? And is he kind of burly? I don't know about burly, but is he this guy she's showing me, he's not thin. He looks like barrel chested or something. She wants him to take care of himself. Right, Marg. Right. You're right. Marg is getting the message. Does that make sense for him? Is he a little bit of a bigger guy? She's just worried about somebody heartbroken. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know if this is your brother. Does that make sense? She's worried about his heart. He needs to take care of his health. Okay, that's what she's saying. I'm worried about him. He may not know that he's got kind of like some stress or pre-something heart condition, but she's worried about him. She's really worried about him. Okay, so I don't know. I know brothers, you can't just walk up to them and say, "Hey, I talked to mom on the bat phone, and this medium said that I know how hard that is, but that's what your mom is saying. She's saying that you are you're kind of the sensible one. You're kind of the one that the practical one, the one that doesn't get spun up or doesn't get. You're the dutiful one, right? The one that does what you're supposed to do, or and because of that, she's saying a lot of things fall on you. A lot of responsibilities tend to fall on you because you sort of look around and you go, well, it's clear that this needs to be done and nobody's doing it, so I guess I'll do it. Does that make sense to you, Rachel? The middle child, but does that make sense that I don't know what that means, middle child, but does that make sense that you tend to just kind of pick up a lot of the burden, pick up a lot of the duties, the tasks? You're the one that does what needs to be done. And I'm not saying, she's not saying that you don't, she's not saying you complain about it or anything. She's just saying that's what happens to you. And she's saying you're not responsible for keeping everybody together. I think you feel it. You feel the breaking apart, the slipping away of the relationships. And that also feels sad to you. Like the family's kind of slipping apart, but you're not responsible. She just wants to tell you, you can't herd these cats. You can't. You can't. You know this, and you just have to. You just have to know that the relationships are going to change, and it is what it is. But you're not responsible for keeping the whole family together. Okay, that's too much responsibility for you.
It's a burden.
It's not. You can't do it.
Yeah.
They're all adults, I think. They're, She loves you. She loves you so
Mhm.
much. She misses you. She is with you. You think about her often. She knows that you do.
Mhm.
Um, and she sends her love to you. You guys were close in a way that was different. Um, you guys were close in a way. You had your own special closeness that was a little different. Your relationship to her was a little different than the others. It was just different. It was really deeper, but you may not know that. I don't know, but hopefully that all makes sense, dear.
Mhm.
Your mother sends you her love. Her big message is you don't have to do it all. There's a lot of responsibilities. You don't have to do it all.
Oh,
I know you're saying if I don't do it, nobody will, but she says so don't then fine. Nobody does it. But you're not the person who always have to go around cleaning up everybody else's stuff.
that's right. That's right.
Hopefully you got that message. You're not the one that's supposed to go around cleaning up everybody else's stuff. Don't stop doing
Don't do
that. She says it's okay to move away. I don't know if you're thinking about moving, but she says it's okay. If you want to move away, move away. Do what you need to do for you. It's time to live your life now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, dear. Thank you, Rachel. And thank you, Lynn. You guys are so sweet. Thank you to everybody.
And thank you, Anne Marie, for your donation and all your hard work. I think we will do, and J-Lo and all the other moderators, I think we will have them moderate the questions so that, and it will take questions for the first 20 minutes or so and then follow on those. It's really hard because I do have all of the chat open. It's not selective chat. And Chris, I feel really bad that I looked for your questions and all I got was fifth time, but I didn't see a question. So I apologize to you.
It's a lot harder.
Yeah, it is.
Allie's picking questions, talking to people that have crossed over, pulling cards, talking to me. It's a lot. You guys, I mean, maybe don't realize we're mediums. It's hard to even just do that, much less juggle all the people in chat, have a conversation with me and pull cards. It's a lot. I just want to address this. The man is grilling. I thought that animals are not killed for their meat on the other side. It's energy. It's not like he's killing animals. It's an energetic thing. He liked to eat grilled meat. It's just
He's
energy.
Also smoking over there.
Yeah. I mean, he's not killing anything. He's just enjoying something. It's like an energy from Earth that he's getting to enjoy up there. There shouldn't be cigarettes up there either, but there is. We bring what we want with us. We bring what we want with us.
We do have addictions.
In my opinion, there's no hunting parks. You don't go hunt up there. None of that, in my opinion. But he would come down here to experience that. Right. I don't know if that makes any sense. Look, I'm not a PhD. I'm just telling y'all what I get. I'm just trying to do the best to be a vessel.
Right. Right. So please be here early next Sunday if you want to be read. And I'm sorry that we missed Chris's. She had it really early. So I'll absolutely have some help next week with Anne Marie helping me. And please, I thank all these wonderful people. I thank you, Susan, and all of you and all the donations and subscriptions. And please go sign up for Susan Lynn Psychic Mediums channel as well. We'll see you next week. Thanks, Lynn. Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thank you, guys. Blessings and love to you all.